Welcome to Precious.Collective Online Jewelry Week. 5 days, 5 exhibitions, 5 evening events. So before we introduce you more to this amazing event, Precious.Collective Online History of the Precious.Collective. 5 days. Precious.Collective was born in 2017. We have just over 160 members. So before we introduce you all parts of the world, Precious.Collective Online History.
Sorry for the technical glitch, everybody. Bear with us. This was ideally going to work incredibly well, and it's not. So here we go. Let's start again.
Around the globe. We've around the globe. We've
Right, it's definitely not working the way we tested it. So here we go. Last time, I promise, this time we're there.
around the globe. Welcome to Precious.Collective Online Jewelry Week.
It's definitely not working the way we
5
tested
days.
it. So here we go.
5
Last time,
exhibitions.
I promise, this time
5
we're there.
evening events. So before we introduce you more to this amazing event, I'm just going to give you a quick history of the Precious.Collective. Precious.Collective was born in 2017. We have just over 160 members from all parts of the world around the globe. We've just surpassed 16,000 followers. And this is our 6th group exhibition. So today is the first day of Precious.Collective Online Jewelry Week. And today's category is Precious ? Spam Glam and myself, Lynn Speak, are the curators and organisers of this amazing category. We wanted to challenge the boundaries of contemporary jewellery. We wanted to challenge the notion of what precious means. And we only gave one restriction to our artists, and that was their work had to sit on their body somehow. We asked to be surprised, shocked, confused, challenged, overwhelmed, and excited. All or any of those things. So, without more ado, we would now love to bring you what our members have created. Precious.Collective Online Jewelry Week. It is the category Precious.
Am început să creez bijuterii în timpul facultății. Plănuiam să ajung arhitect, nu designer de bijuterii, dar căutam un alt mod de exprimare, mai liber, mai creativ. Folosesc deseori materiale alternative, neprețioase, deoarece cred în valoarea mai mare a mesajului, a emoției transmise decât în prețul materialelor componente. Bijuteria de artă mi oferă libertatea de a experimenta, de a căuta noi moduri de a-mi spune poveștile, ajutându-i și pe ceilalți să se exprime creativ prin bijuteriile pe care le poartă.
I am an art jeweller because although my training was in traditional metals, I love to contrast these metals with a more thought-provoking material and create mixed media jewellery. I use the non-traditional material of cement to challenge our ideas of what is precious, and what I love most about art jewellery is being able to challenge society's ideas through wearable and functional art.
Hello. I love making art jewelry because it's a really great way to combine art and sculpture. I love big jewelry, and art jewelry just lends itself really well to that. I enjoy using non-traditional materials because I find them so much more interesting than traditional materials. You can use absolutely anything to make jewelry. This piece, for example, is made out of 150 nitrile gloves, latex tourniquets, and a little bit of sterling silver. The world is your oyster. Anything. I love the whole process of making jewelry, coming up with an idea, doing research, figuring out how to make it, troubleshooting along the way, sort of MacGyvering your way through the construction process. The whole thing just brings me so much joy.
Ma hakkasin ehtekunstnikuks sellepärast, et mulle meeldisid detailid tollel momendil, kui ma otsuse pidin tegema. Mulle meeldib messing sellepärast, et see on odav materjal ning ma siiamaani õpin tundma selle erinevaid värve ning omadusi. Mulle meeldib see, mida ma teen, sest ma tihti tunnen ennast kui inseneri ja teadlasena, sellepärast et ma avastan midagi muud iseenda ja maailma jaoks.
Contemporary jewelry allows me to explore the relationship among human bodies, artworks, and the spaces in between. I prefer not to treat human bodies as an empty canvas for jewelry to fill in, but as an essential component of jewelry. This is the reason why I make art jewelry. I work with a wide range of non-traditional materials in my pieces because they always bring me fun and exciting experiences. Exploring these materials feels like an ever new adventure for me. There are so many possibilities behind the materials.
desiderio di potermi esprimere liberamente mi ha condotto a questo lavoro. La porcellana è il materiale che utilizzo in prevalenza per i miei gioielli e la sua natura, in apparenza fragile e delicata, rappresenta per me una sfida ai pregiudizi ad essa legati. Ne amo le infinite possibilità di espressione artistica e la libertà che essa mi offre. Ciao!
La joyería artística no me impone reglas ni límites. Puedo expresarme libremente, ser honesta y coherente conmigo misma. Yo elijo qué mensaje dar y cómo hacerlo. Trabajo con papel que sería desechado para darle una segunda oportunidad y revalorizarlo. Sus colores, texturas y textos se vuelven joyas. Trabajando en mi taller, puedo descansar de lo cotidiano, refugiarme en mis proyectos, encontrar otra manera de expresarme, otra voz, para conectarme con el mundo que me rodea.
Προέρχομαι από την αρχιτεκτονική και εκεί ανακάλυψα ότι η μικρή κλίμακα μου ταιριάζει περισσότερο. Έτσι έκαμα το ανθρώπινο σώμα έδαφος και ό,τι φτιάχνω είναι χώροι να περπατήσει μαζί τους κάποιος. Η αρχιτεκτονική και το κόσμημα έχουν ίσως αυτή την κοινή ιδιαίτερη σχέση με τον άνθρωπο. Δημιουργούν αισθήσεις ζώντας μαζί τους. Τα εναλλακτικά υλικά μου δίνουν περισσότερη πρόκληση να λάμψουν μέσα από το ανθρώπινο έργο. Δουλεύοντας με αυτά, απολαμβάνω την πρόκληση να τα μετατρέψω σε κάτι πολύτιμο μέσα από άλλες αξίες.
Hi, my name is Juan. I'm a Belgian jewelry artist. These are 3 pieces from my extremity collection and they're all made out of latex and textile. I've always loved working with unusual materials because they force you to think further and to expand your creativity. And jewelry design, I love the scale of it and you can always wear art and take it with you.
Hello everybody, this is Marco presenting my collection for this edition of Precious.Collective Jewelry Week. This is the first necklace, it's the Bird of Fire. It's part of the collection Turban, which also this is part of, which is the Cherry Nest necklace. It also comes with a magnetic closure, which comes with earrings, bracelet, and of course the long necklace. I started working with CDs in 2018 when I shifted from ceramic art to wearable art because in fact I was a professional art model. I was posing for artists, animators and photographers in Los Angeles, and I was creating wearables to create characters every time different. I intend to create art to wear, and in doing so I utilize upcycled and poor materials. I don't use precious materials to make a statement about the fact that in this time and age we need to reconsider the exploitation of human and environmental resources.
Having worked as an architect in my first career, I found jewelry to be a liberating creative direction for my artistic practice. I'm primarily engaged with the electroforming and patination processes of copper. I combine copper with a number of found materials that I find are much more capable of expressing ideas and thoughts as compared to precious materials. I love that copper is such a versatile material in that it assumes these different colors, textures and forms in its growth and decay.
Arbeiten als Art Jeweler bedeutet für mich Freiheit. Vor langer Zeit habe ich bei einem Juwelengoldschmied gearbeitet und wollte mich danach befreien. Weg vom klassischen Handwerk und von den vorgegebenen Formen. Wollte mich ausprobieren, experimentieren, mich mit der Natur auseinandersetzen und auf sie einlassen. Sie in sich aufnehmen, spüren und damit spielen. Frei sein wie ein Phönix aus der Asche. So kam ich zu meinen Arbeiten aus Holzkohle.
As someone who has moved many times in my life, especially during the informative years, I'm drawn to portable art. These objects are able to navigate through spaces that might otherwise be off limits to me and other people. My material choices are in direct response to the content. My recent work is about displacement and the feelings of being discarded. I use materials that would have been destined to be thrown away, along with recycled and reclaimed metal, as a way to elevate perceived value. I guess I don't see my work as non-traditional. We always have to consider who is defining the norm. Using objects in my immediate surrounding is traditional to my culture, and I love that I can celebrate my roots.
Opiskelin kultasepäksi ja muotoilijaksi, mutta jo opiskelijana huomasin, että haluan tehdä muutakin kuin vaan käytännöllisen myyntikorjon suunnittelua ja haluaisin myös pääasiallisesti kertoa oman tarinani eikä asiakkaan esimerkiksi sitten. Niin koulutaide tuntui sieltä oikealta paikalta ja kierrätysmateriaali, joka nyt käytän, on juuri se, jolla pystyn mielestäni kaiken parhaiten kertomaan juuri sitä mun omaa tarinaa. Ja pystyn kehittämään ihan ennennäkemättömiä tekniikoita tuon materiaalin kanssa työskentämiseen, mikä on ihan hirmu mielenkiintoinen ja jännittävää ja ihanaa.
Thank you for joining us. I hope you all enjoyed that video. Here we are. We are still live. We are still going. And very shortly, we will be having a little Zoom party. If anybody would like to join in, now is the time to click on the link that you can see in the chat box that Lynn has fantastically popped there with the ID and passcode, should you need it if you want to log in as yourself. Or just click on the link and hopefully it should ask you for the password. And yeah, the idea is this little Zoom party is just for us to have a little chinwag about the event or anything you'd like to talk about that is related, I suppose. So my job right now is to keep Ab living until Lynn joins me back onto the Zoom. So I shall leave this screen on here for you guys to remember to check out tomorrow's event, which will be at 6 p.m. I've written GMT here. I'm completely and utterly wrong with that. It is actually 6 p.m. UK time. So it's GMT +1. And British Standard Time is where we're at the moment. So whichever time zone you are in, make sure that it is connecting, I suppose, to that. I've already got some people waiting in the waiting room, but what I might do is wait until Lynn can join me in here, and then we can let people in as soon as we're working on this together. Again, I know the slide has already said it, but a huge thank you to all the artists today for joining us for such candid interviews and chats and sharing extra bits and bobs of your work, of your process. You know, it's really been lovely. I know that both Lynn and I have thoroughly enjoyed it. So without further ado, here we go. Let me get this video going. Hey, so I can actually see that I shall let Lynn in on this. Lynn, I see you. I don't hear you. Are you there? Thoroughly enjoyed it. So you might have to turn the volume down on your YouTube. Hey. So I can actually see that. Can you do? Yeah, fabulous. You all right, Lynn? Can you hear me? Can she hear me? Right, I can see that there's people waiting to come in, so I'm going to let you guys in. So we have got Carmel, come on in and join us, my lovely. And I have got Juan, come on in and join us. And I have Adele and somebody else. So if you're joining us for the live party and you're joining on the video, you'll need to turn the volume down somehow or close your YouTube before you join in on the live stream. Otherwise, we're just going to have fantastic echoes. So Sarabi, join us as well. Wonderful. So Juan, bonsoir.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Bonsoir.
Oh, bonsoir. Oh, it's working.
And you're joining in the video, you'll need to turn the volume.
You are a genius.
Or close your YouTube before you join in on the live stream. Otherwise, we're just going to have There you go. I just repeated myself and I didn't even move my
How
lips.
did you do that?
Magic. Magic.
Yeah.
The magic of the YouTube delay. Oh, Sarabi.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi, Sarabi.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for creating the exhibition. I was just writing on the YouTube. It was, you've compiled it so well and you've translated everybody so well. So that's kudos to you and you, Hannah and Lynn.
Oh, thank you. You're flatter. If I wasn't wearing so much makeup, I'd be blushing.
I love your look, by the way.
This is spam outside of this when it's just family stuff. You don't even want to see the start of that. and Carmel, you're joining us from Vancouver, isn't
Hello.
it? Yes. In Vancouver, yeah.
Yes, it's very dark in here. I need a light or something. Put a light on.
Oh, and we've got Asta joining us coming in as well. How's it going, Carmel? What you say? It's pretty early for you over there, isn't it?
No, it's 10:30 in the morning.
I suppose, yeah, that's halfway through the day, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought I was going to be at a work meeting, and I snuck out of it.
Oh. We can almost do like
you guys were great.
Party.
The presentation was great. Good work, good job, everybody.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's interesting. Great to see everybody's work.
You should see what we've got. We've had the opportunity to experience seeing everything coming in for the first time and having all of those shocks and surprises and excitement of everyone coming through, and then being able to put it out there, hopefully in a format that others can appreciate as best we can in a digital time where physical exhibitions are only just starting to come back. But we've got Adele here joining us as well from SK Canada. Adele, hi.
Hello.
Nice
Somehow I did something wrong here. Oh dear. I'm not too experienced, but thank you so much. This is so wonderful to see this and to experience all the other people's work. I am thrilled to be joining you. From Saskatchewan. It's at the middle of Canada, Saskatchewan.
Oh, fantastic. So tell us more about yourself, Adele, then.
Well, I actually do a lot of things. I started doing a bit of jewelry about a couple years ago, and I'm trying different things, and I'm also a painter. I've done printmaking, photography, so I'm a dab in a lot of things.
You're creative, basically, aren't you?
I love it. It's all part of my happiness.
Wonderful. And Katia, nice to see you. How are you?
Unmute myself. Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Nice to see you. It was great. I enjoyed, it took me a while to find everything, but I enjoyed listening to and watching the videos. And I especially liked the fact that everybody was speaking in their native language, which really kind of brings across something entirely different. So I thought that was really fantastic.
Well, that's all on Lynn, that one. Collecting such a wonderful mass of globally, internationally talented artists, getting us all together, and then it wouldn't be Precious if we weren't celebrating everybody's individuality, creativity, and the global diversity that is Precious. So,
Spam, can I ask a technical question? Do you want me to close down YouTube now? Do I stop that YouTube thing going, or?
It depends. I mean, if we keep the streaming going, it means that if anyone's catching up on this, then they can see the conversation afterwards.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, so if anyone's joining us in the Zoom, they just need to make sure that they shut down YouTube so that it's not echoing.
Okay, that's fine.
But anybody that just wants to watch without having to participate can still watch on YouTube or catch up. So.
Cool. Great.
Keep going, and there's more people coming, so this is really turning into a party. Who's got the party stuff?
We forgot the party stuff.
Yeah, Melissa's got the light.
No.
Welcome, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa.
Hi, nice to see everybody.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, I had such a lovely time watching everything today, but I've had the internet's been a bit weird because I've been doing open studios out the front of my house, so I kept popping back in and listening and watching, and then it kept cutting out. But what I've seen has been great. Brilliant job.
Well, glad you've been enjoying it. I'm not. If I'm talking over you, Lynn, will you tell me to hush up? Yeah. Okay. Anybody else the same as well? I'm a blabbermouth, and I usually only talk to toddlers and 5-year-olds, not out of choice. But so if anybody does want to jump in, like get in there. And Anna Calvisi's been joining us as well.
Hello. Hi. Greetings from Brazil.
Wow.
The springtime. Today is the day tough.
Oh, it looks lovely where you are.
Yes, it is. And how the weather is fine?
Well, with us, it's coming to the end of the day, so the sun's starting to go down. That's for the 3 of us. I think there's 3 of us in the UK. Got Sarabi in India. Juan is in France. Carmel and Adele are in Canada. Juan, another Juan who's just joining us, is in Belgium. So, and Katya, whereabouts are you, darling?
I'm in Washington, D.C.
Oh, there you go. So East Coast as well. So it's quite an interesting time of the day for everyone.
Yes. Very nice to be here with you.
Oh, it's lovely to have you here with us. And Juan, nice to see you again. 2 Juans in one call.
They're both mute. They're both mute Juans at the moment.
Oh, it's just lovely to have everyone here, and for those that are participating in the Precious Week. I'm talking for you, Lynn, but for us, I suppose. And again, you can hush me up. But it's really, really, really lovely to have had all of you that have participate and be so active as well. And I don't know, it's the first time that I've been part of something like this personally, that is so, I don't know, like laid back, I suppose I want to say, but also, you know, organised laid back instead of, you know, organised. And it's a pleasure. So I want to say a big thanks to Lynn for setting this all up in the first place. A big thank you also to Juan for partnering and offering one of the prizes some of the prizes to the winning makers, which announced on Sunday, and partner, like, just all of it. It's good fun. I'm gonna hush up and hand over to Lynn and say hi, Elvira.
Hi, Elvira. Oh my word. Hi. And Dongyi's just coming in a sec. Yeah. Oh, it's just so lovely. I'm so pleased we got this together, this Zoom party thing. I think it's really lovely. It's just great. And this whole week has come about with lots of really amazing people who've been working together. I think it was January that we started this whole sort of let's get organised. It was a fleeting thought last November, let's have an art jewelry week, that I sort of put up in the chat, and then our Precious chat. Then lots of people went, oh yes, we'll help. And it all just like grew from there. So it's just a whole committee of amazing people that have worked together. And you probably all have looked at the website, but the lovely Juan Rush has made this amazing website for Precious Collective Online Jewelry Week. So, and the events are going up every day. So Precious is up at the moment, and then tomorrow's event will be. So yeah, back to you, Spam.
Well, I just feel like I owe Juan an apology after years of knowing him and us being friends, and I have always mispronounced his surname. So I think you can have a go at me, Juan, for that.
That's okay. That's fine. Don't worry.
Especially as we speak the same languages, and I still got it wrong. Oh. So yeah, so we can open the floor to chit chat. Does anybody want to chat to anybody else? Now that there's I would say that there's a huge majority of the artists within the Precious exhibition that are actually on this chat. Now we got Iro, we've got Dongyi, we've got Mara, we got Elvira, we got Juan, we got Carmel, we got Sarabi. This is brilliant. We could have asked for more, really. Well, we could also, we could also have cake, and then that would be more, and that would be great.
Oh.
Oh.
I think when you start with the application, I think at the first time it was only for Precious.Collective members, and I said, "Oh, I'm not a member." And then you start saying, "No, it's for everyone," and I say, "Yeah, let's go." So thanks for that, to open.
Yeah. And anybody that's in this online jury week, when we sort of send you an email at the end, we'll send you all the information about becoming a member of Precious. So you can join, it's totally free, it doesn't cost anything. You can be as active or as lazy as you want. You're never allowed to feel guilty. That's the one rule of Precious. You must not ever feel guilty for not doing enough, because we've all got stuff going on. But it's just the idea of Precious is to be this big umbrella under which things start taking place. And we've got a WhatsApp group. There's about 2/3 of the members, I think, in that WhatsApp group. And it's just very laid back and do what you want with it, really. That was the whole idea. And it's just such an amazing, supportive community. I mean, the WhatsApp group is just fabulous. People go, "Oh, what do you think about this show or that show?" Or does anybody know how I can do this with this material or that material? And it's just so gorgeous and friendly, and it's just beautiful. So yeah, there's websites. We can do as much or as little as we want with it, really. So exciting things ahead. And yeah,
I got a question to open up to you, Lynn.
Oh God, really?
Yes, it is. That comes to that time. It is Sam questions the world. So the question is, Mama Precious, are we going to do a physical exhibition sometime soon? Could we turn this jewelry week into a physical thing?
No, because it's rubbish. Remember, this week is rubbish. The exhibition, the artists are yes. I think it would be.
Who doesn't get the British sarcasm? They're going to be messed there, aren't they?
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it would be fabulous to do. I mean, we've had physical shows anyway. I think we see how the world's developing. Things are starting to open up. Yeah, definitely. And if it's not this show, it'll be lots of Precious exhibitions in the future. I think would be great. Because that was another reason for starting Precious, was so that we can all start exhibiting together, because there's lots of things we can't afford to do on our own. So a group of us working together is great. So yes to physical shows.
Yes.
Not sure when.
Oh, definitely at some point in the next 5 years.
Oh yeah.
We will take a break.
Yeah. we had a joke on the in the panel. We were saying that we're going to do this like event every year, and it was like, oh no, let's do it every couple of years. Yeah. And some person suggested, oh, we'll do it twice a year. So yeah, maybe we put it to the vote. Twice a year, wasn't it, Juan? And you're going to organise everything.
No, I say the biennial. So too much work for twice a year.
Oh.
I want to thank Juan for showing my work in his gallery in Lille.
Yeah, you're welcome, Melissa.
It looks amazing. So thankful for that. It's great. It's really given me a boost of confidence. Thank you.
It was a big pleasure. Don't worry, I will answer your message in Instagram.
Oh yeah. No, I was actually very busy, but I thought because I'm going to get to show my work in London Craft Week. So the lady asked me when it's coming back from France, and I thought, well, I'll just see if he's got a minute to answer. But
for when?
Well, then after I messaged you, she said, "Oh, I need it for Monday," and I said, "Well, I don't think think that's a bit of a crazy idea.
I can send it directly tomorrow if you want.
Well, I've got some other pieces to send her, so I don't. That's all right. Yeah, she just left it very late, so yeah. And then it was like even more late than that. She wanted it even a week earlier, you know. So, but yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's okay.
That's the magic of jewelry.
Yeah.
Can you send me some jewelry too, Juan? Can I have a look at what you've got, and can you send?
I want jewelry too, please.
I don't want jewelry.
In fact, all of us want jewelry, please, Juan.
Oh.
I'd love to be able to get to your gallery and visit one day, Juan. Has anybody been yet to see? Have any of you guys been over to Lille?
Lynn has, haven't you?
Yeah, really beautiful.
And Juan have been in Lille also.
Because I've been there twice, I think, now. So
yeah, several times, yes.
I suppose the distance isn't too far for you guys. It's a bit easier going to.
Elisabetta came to Cannes-sur-Mer 2 years ago, so I have a lot of fans.
Yes, with my daughter, it was awesome.
Where's is that Camarette-sur-Mer? Did you say?
Sorry.
Did you say Camarette-sur-Mer? Because that's
Cannes-sur-Mer, yeah, you know the collection we did with Alliage for the museum. So, so the opening was 2 years ago, and Elisabetta came with her daughter.
Oh, that's I think in St. Ives we're twin-towned with Camarette-sur-Mer.
Yeah.
We have a twin town in St. Ives. It's a twinning town. So yeah, they did a trip a couple of years ago from St. Ives to go and see, but I couldn't make it. But yeah, it's very by the sea, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Yeah.
So what's everyone up to this morning, afternoon, evening? Yeah, it's hard to pick a time of day. Who's starting their day? Hands up if you're starting your day. Mara.
Mara in her tent.
in her workshop
Not really
tent.
starting. It's getting like almost 11. So, but today I had a late start because I'm so tired. I just come back from Europe like a few days ago. I guess I'm still jet lagged. I don't know. I just can never be awake. I don't know what's going on with me. So I don't even know what time it is anymore. I'm living in this limbo. But yeah, I know that it's the beginning of the day.
I want to come to your tent. It looks so nice.
Me too.
I know it. It's all clean now.
We're all
There's
coming.
nothing on the table.
We
It's all
don't care.
Yeah.
Hands up who's going tomorrow on a train to Mara's tent.
Yeah, sure. I'll train it to California.
I play.
Yeah, we're all coming, Mara.
I can organize guided tours. I can put more tents, and so everybody comes and sleep in a tent, and then you can do your work. That would be nice. We can do workshops in the tent.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. The first Precious International Workshop will be in Mara's tent in California.
It is really hot, though. I gotta say, these days we're having a heat wave. It's already now. It's almost sweat. I mean, it just can't. It's unbearable. I thought finally the fall was starting.
No good. We're still coming. You can't put us off. That's it.
Okay.
We'll charter a plane. We'll all fly over, do the various pickups, and then you won't get rid of us.
I'll drive a minivan.
There is a lot of space. Like all this part is empty. We can put several tents. So you're welcome to. I can start assigning lots to each of you. Actually, it's not a bad idea. I'm gonna thinking about it. Seriously.
Yeah. Be careful what you think of in Precious.
Right.
I tell you, you think one thing, and then oh my God, this happens. This happens.
You suggest it, you've got to do it.
I think world tour definitely. We need funding for this world tour. Somehow needs to be funded by the Arts Council.
Okay. Who's got a more lenient government towards the arts?
Right. I heard from somebody in the UK that the government just reduced the money for art education. Is that right?
Yeah, they tried to cut the cost of they tried to do it a few years ago. I think when I say a few years ago, this is probably like 11-12 years ago, and I remember protesting as a student while I was doing my BA that they were going to try and cut the funding for arts in education, and I think they've just gone ahead and done it again. So
I see.
it's because art is pointless. Art doesn't get us anywhere. Art doesn't connect people. Art doesn't bring in money to countries. Art doesn't fund anything. It's just pointless. People don't do art and move on to other careers that could benefit a country or, you know, the world.
Right.
Art is just not important.
It always gets to me how people forget that everything in their home has been designed by artists. And it just boggles my mind that they don't understand that their couch, their chairs, their tables, everything's designed by us. And it's just not acknowledged. And it's so sad that they're not seen as somebody that's useful in society, you know?
No.
It's quite sad, but you know, we keep going, don't we?
Because we're masochists at heart. That's one thing that artists are.
That's right. I've worked in
and
the
because
art.
we do it for ourselves also. We do it for ourselves also. So we keep doing.
Yeah. I worked in an art gallery for over 30 years, and I saw everything from you name it. And it's so interesting to see how I didn't do as much art as I wanted to because I was in that field. And now that I'm retired, it's my mind is just going crazy because I've got so many ideas I want to do, and it's hard to organize all of them. But I'm got about 5 or 10 projects on the go, and it's so exciting, you know.
It's having that space and time for it after you've been around so much that's no doubt stimulated those creative juices.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
My daughter is just in France, in Avignon, right now, and is going to Italy, and she is sending me pictures. I've never been to Europe, and I am so wanting to do that. And she's sending me all these pictures from there, and it's so wonderful. It's so exciting to see the images that places I've wanted to go. So she's doing that for me.
Well, the next thing is to connect with Precious in another way, and we do kind of a Precious sofa surf. So, you know, moving from one country to the next on someone's sofa, and we all kind of rotate, and, you know, you just have to pay for the travel.
Yeah, that's right.
Great idea, that. Yeah.
Speaking of what, do you guys know about the cluster, what's the name of it? The cluster residency in London? Cluster Contemporary, that's how it's called. They do artist residencies in London.
One of our
I haven't been in London in a long time, so I was thinking to apply. Sounds really exciting.
It's worth having a chat with Claudia Lepic because she has just finished the residency, hasn't she, Lynn? Am I right? It was that one, wasn't it? So
Yeah,
she's within the same category. So if you want to find her on Instagram or something like that, she'll be able to tell you more about kind of the experience of doing it as an artist. But it's should be good fun. Cluster are one of our partners, so I'm sure, you know, if you had any questions about it, they'd be more than happy to support you, or at least give you information. Oh, yeah. So
yeah, because they're a wonderful organization, Cluster. So yeah, they're headed by a lady called Emma Marinova or Emma, but anyway, they're doing loads of stuff. They've got Cluster Contemporary Jewelry, they've got Cluster Crafts. They did have an illustration. I'm not sure if that's still happening, but they're really good. They've got loads of links with industry. They're linking with auteur, all sorts of things. They're really, really, really good. They've got a Christmas exhibition jewelry fair on what's that big street, Oxford Street in London?
A big street.
A big street with all the shops. A really large place.
And the lights.
Yeah, but they're an absolutely fabulous organization. They're really nice and friendly. And the residency, I think, as far as I know, is really great. She was there for a month. They worked very closely with K2 Jewelry Academy, who another one of our partners. So they have lots of things laid on, pays for travel, all sorts of things in London. So I think it's really good. But talk to Claudia, because she
I wonder if they prefer people that works with metals, or because I learned that in some of those residencies they have to justify the use of the equipment. So for people that don't need that many equipments, maybe is not the right thing to do. I heard that. I don't know if it's correct, but
worth asking Claudia though.
Yeah. Or even cluster themselves, because Emma is so lovely and friendly and approachable that you could just ask them, send them a message. I think she's really, really nice person.
I was contacted by them at the time when the application cycle started last year to apply. It was kind of a weird story, and I'm not going to tell you all of it, but I will say that that they've been very responsive, and always, like, whatever question you have, you'll get a huge amount of information and email response from them for sure. And also they've been very encouraging. So that was kind of my experience.
Nice.
So go for it. Do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to leave because I have to go back to work, or I'm gonna get canned. So that wouldn't be ideal. So this has been so great. It's nice to meet you all, and thank you, Lynn and Glam, for all this work. It's really appreciated. You guys are amazing.
Thanks for bunking off work.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. And I think what I might do is call an end to this now anyway, because it's coming up to crash out tea time over here. And really, I think the party has been a hoot. I've really enjoyed seeing all your faces. It's great to be able to share all this, and really excited for the rest of the week and the next event. So we've got tomorrow is Mixed Materials with Faye, and then Friday is Environmental with Lars. Saturday is Narrative with Katie, and Sunday is Emerging Talent with the wonderful Juan. So all of that to look forward to.
Fab. Thank you so much, everybody, for being so generous with your time and popping in.
You too. It's been a long day for you both, so thank you so much for all the work you have done and be so nice with us all the way. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're super nice. You're wonderful.
I think it's more than nice. Now that we've seen so much of your work, we're secretly fangirling in the background going, oh my God, I get to talk to so-and-so today. Oh my God, I get to see their work. And it's like trying to maintain the professional cool when you're seeing someone's work that you're like, how do they make that? It's so great. I want to wear it. I want to eat it. So
thank you.
It's amazing to see everybody's work. And the videos were great as well to learn about everybody. Really enjoyed today.
I really enjoyed it, yeah.
And the music, Hannah, it was your brother did it, no?
Yeah, yes. My little, not so little brother. He's
Hey, thank you to him for us, because it was great, all the music.
It was 10 years ago that he made that piece, and he used it for a promo shot when he was at uni, and he said that we could have it. So it was very kind of him to do that. And so if he ever watches this video, which I doubt he will, because as a musician he's off gigging and doing everything else. Thank you, Jake.
It was great music. That I really like that music. It's worked really well.
What's really interesting actually about that music is it's called what's it called? Falmouth.
It's Falmouth 2, I think. Falmouth 1 or Falmouth 2.
And I came to Falmouth, and that's where I changed my MA practice, and that's where I changed my art practice. And so Falmouth is a massive thing to me. So it seems really, really funny and weird that piece of music was the one that we chose. Of all the bits of music we could have chosen, that Falmouth is the one. So yeah,
Falmouth is the place.
Otherwise, I'd still be teaching in London and I'd still be painting pictures. So yeah. So yes, spooky.
Written in the stars, isn't it? Written in the stars, definitely that.
Yeah. Thank the cosmos for Falmouth.
Yes. Great. All right, lovely people.
Bye. Thank you all for joining us.
Everybody.
Bye.
Good afternoon, good night, good morning to everyone.
Bye.